It's alive! Whoa. Me. Where did I come from? I'm getting over a cold. I'm dying of the black lung. Hey there. Hey brah. What's up brah? You guys, I have a problem with reality. Mainly that it's reality and not fiction. Fiction seems so cool. You get to go on adventures, meet wizards, and fight dragons. Occasionally have some dramatic love triangles. But in real life, it's really not like that at all. Whenever I try to catch up with my friends at home, it's been kind of like, God, I have all this work to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it on time. This guy, he tried to talk to me, and he was so sweet. Been thinking about what I'm gonna do over the summer, and I think I'm going to go study abroad for a couple months. How are you? What's going on with you? Nothing much, you know, watching YouTube videos. Oh, Eryn, what is your life? Also, you know, I'd really love to be able to do really cool things, you know, like have telekinesis, or become invisible, or brainwash someone using my mind power. But the only thing I've been able to convince myself that I can do is this. And for some strange reason, it only works when I'm in my apartment and the camera's on. What's the use of that? And that's kind of the beauty of fiction in general, you know, you can escape into it and just go on an amazing adventure. But it makes me really, really not like reality. But then a couple of days ago, I realized fictional people are still people. Think about it, if fictional characters are supposed to be human beings, then by logic, they're supposed to do human things. Eating, sleeping, going to the restroom, if you're in one of those societies, showering and putting on clothes and makeup every day. Nudist societies are an example of an exception. And of course, the most boring and frustrating, work. Whether it's work or schoolwork, a lot of it really sucks to do. So you would imagine that if these fictional characters were real, they would understand some of this as well. Otherwise, they're aliens. So whenever I'm introduced to a new character that I like, or a new world that I'm dazzled by and all of its adventure, I ask myself a couple of questions. One, what are the bathrooms like? We all know the Hogwarts bathrooms are totally cool, but what you do there is probably the same no matter what. Two, how much time do they spend traveling? Well, a lot of books have transportation that speed up the process, like apparition or trains. A lot of books just have people walking around. It's actually a pretty logical reason for all of the walking that people do in the Lord of the Rings movies. Come on, so much time spent on wide shots of travel. Three, how much time do they spend working and or training? You know, they go from a weekling to a strong person in the space of around a chapter or maybe 15 minutes, when in real life it takes a really long time to learn how to do things. You know, I still haven't mastered doing a French braid. Let's try it, shall we? Start here or something? Ow. Is this even anything at all? Ow. Damn it. Rings? Yeah. I don't know. That could be the entire video, but you know, you'd probably fall asleep, so I won't bore you with it. And finally, number 4, how do they interact with people? I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of conversations that people have that aren't that exciting. Hi, Eryn. Yes, Eryn. Do you know where my sweater went? Why, no, I do not. Okay, thanks anyway. Oh man, such fodder for a good story. And I understand why a lot of the stuff isn't included in fiction, but I think it's important to realize that if those fictional characters were here in real life, they would be like us. And no matter how much we wish things would just be as easy and quick as they are in fiction, it's just not going to happen. And take it from someone who is pretty spacey because she often has her heads in the clouds. Heads. Multiple heads. It's sometimes important to remember that your life is not a fictional story. But what you can do is try to get through all the tough stuff as quickly as possible so that you can have more parts of your life be more like stories. In other words, if you get more homework done now, you'll have more time to be a superhero later. At least, that's the idea. Okay, I think that's it. Go on now, go off and do your homework, little ones. No, don't ever let me do that again. But seriously, sometimes reality can be better than fiction. Who am I kidding?